The president says we're going to have an announcement on tax next week. Roll tape.
We will be having a big announcement on Wednesday having to do with tax reform. The process has begun long ago, but it really formally begins on Wednesday. So go through it. Thank you very much, everybody.
He surprised a lot of people there. He said, look, get this thing done. With us now, Zane Tankel, Apple Metro CEO. You run about 43 Applebee's.
Correct.
And other businesses.
And other businesses.
And you'll take any tax cut you can get, and you want it now, don't you?
Well, sure. Stuart, it doesn't end with a tax cut, and that's the end. And think about it. Corporate tax cuts evolve into something else, either expansion, hiring. Labor has a way of finding its own value, raises, lots of different things that happen. If we take it all at once, there's often unintended consequences. So let's start with the corporate tax cut.
Narrowly focused, that's what
narrowly
you want?
Well, because you can get it done.
Okay, which would you rather have? A cut in corporate tax rates or repeal of Obamacare? Because Obamacare affects you guys badly too.
Yeah.
Which would you rather have?
Stuart, I don't know there's a conflict in going at both. I don't think repeal of Obamacare is really going to happen because there's certain things that are good, pre-existing. You can't just throw those people out into the street. Staying on your parents' plan till age 26. We can work it. We can tweak it. We can move it. The things that are bad about Obamacare, we have to feed into their navigation of what is health insurance, what is not health insurance. Their narrative, not navigation. Their narrative of what is and what is not appropriate health care, mandatory fees, taxes, etc. So we can play with that. But I think the tax cut is the one that really moves
That's what you really want to
Well, that's what moves this economy, quite frankly.
But you've heard this before. You've heard the president say, you've heard Republicans say, we're going to do it. We hope to do it. We're working day and now. We're going to do it. Do you believe this time it's going to happen? Well,
Stuart, I was with you, fortunately. I was blessed to be with you 2 weeks ago, and I was the only one on your program. I said, yes, I do believe it's going to happen. And I believe it's too important to his presidency. It's too important to the whole campaign as such.
But you realize what he's saying. The president is saying to the Republican Party, get this done.
I know what he's saying.
Unify.
I know what he's saying. But he also has to move a bit. I think that wall thing, to Peter's point, there's technology today. The Israelis could put a beam from one end of our border to the other end of the border, and anytime you cross through it, an alarm goes off. We could think about the billions of dollars that wall could cost. You could employ three times as many Border Patrol police.
So Zane Tankel, ace businessman of New York City, says, not that concerned about repealing Obamacare, not that sure we really need to build the wall, but I want my tax cut for businesses.
Exactly. Exactly. How did you synthesize that all the way down?
You're a very honest guy. How is business? Is it all right?
Business is marginally okay. The restaurant space is still suffering.
And do you think it would really pick up if business taxes were cut?
Oh, yes.
You think it would?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. And better yet, if individuals' taxes were cut, quite frankly, because there's more discretionary income. But one leads to the other. Think about repatriating money that's offshore. It comes back into the United States. It goes into circulation. Where does it go? Does it go into all the CEOs' corporate pockets? It goes to the people ultimately, right? Doesn't it go to the population? If we bring back trillions of dollars that is sitting in bank accounts all over the world, in Thailand, in China, that they don't want to bring back here now, it comes back into circulation. Where does that circulate to?
Okay, I'll hear you, and I'll repeat. Zane Tankel wants a cut in the business tax rate.
Thank you. And let's hope they're listening.
You got it. Zane Tankel, thank you very much indeed.